this is I shuffle these cards, and nobody would ever believe this except a reader. All right, so actually, I shouldn't even tell you what I'm pulling up, but it's good cards. So you have a person above handing you the wisdom. It's actually very high, very, very high, the highest you can get. And also there's a change card or death card up, interestingly enough. So prepare for the future, but this is hardcore because I'm a visual person, and then in the universe, but we just said the universe for you, so I don't even know what they were hearing or what they were seeing. But there's somebody coming to assist you, to rescue you. I would say they're going to be, it's an older gentleman with authority, but just enough to help you on the wisdom side. So the information is going to come because it's that extreme that the universe is saying that they're there for you, and the first one is, okay, here it is. We're going to give her the wisdom. There's a major change, completely. I mean, you understand this is a major. When you see the death card, this is a major change. you know, and so you're at the universe is telling me, and this is your middle card on a mini reading, that this is a major change. But they're all up, they're all positive. The old way, they don't even do the kind of old readings we used to be trained to do years and years ago. But I do see that there is an older gentleman with wisdom coming to your rescue, literally on a horse and flying through. But I take these to mean that this is the universe, because of the way I do the readings, but is that, yes, you have to move on and be okay with the wisdom they're bringing you. So you're going to get support, and that's really what you need because you're going through this. So go ahead and reach out. Reach out to the universe. The universe is going to support you. They're going to give you what you need from your higher self, we all have our self. It's like saying beta, alpha, theta, delta, gamma. You have your conscious, subconscious, superconscious, and we go on up. And then, I don't know how much you're into the health and wellness or into the metaphysical community, but definitely pull on some of your draw on your metaphysical community. Do you have any support group there in New Orleans? Because that is such a hot spot for metaphysics. Wait, are you in New Orleans?
I take a lot of classes and things like that,
Okay, well, good. You stay plugged in because that's so important. And did you say you were in New Orleans, or am I going completely insane?
No,
okay,
I am.
good. Okay, because I'm, you know how it is. I've been punching buttons, but muting, punching, and then don't remember names. Well, what was your name again?
Debbie.
Oh, you're Debbie. Well, no wonder, Debbie. So, you just got a lot on you, darling, but know the universe is there to support you. And you've got a good support group. Tie us in, join our ACO Club, stay in touch with us, and we'll be here for you, okay? And I'm just right next door in Gulf Breeze. Well, not really next door, Pensacola in the Panhandle. But I can get to New Orleans if I have to. But we do we do two psychic shows a year over here. One every 6 months here in Navarre and Gulf Milton. But I'm right at where Pensacola Naval Air Station is, but I'm across in Gulf Breeze. Are you at a shop? Oh, no, I do this out of my home. I run everything online. I have American Communications Online Broadcasting, and I do radio shows and remote. But I've got Comcast. I just don't use all my resources. I can get us online where we can see each other. So, but stay plugged in and we'll grow. But I've got to ask my viewers if they don't mind being. We'll have to do that. I've never done one audio video, because it goes right up on YouTube and Spreaker, all these places, right, in my broadcasting company. But we'll try to find some of you guys in our club that doesn't mind beforehand, and then we'll work with you, because we're going to do webinars and workshops, too, to keep people plugged in, especially during 20 and 21. I'll probably at least stay plugged in until 2022. And if the way the world is, let's hope. So if I'm 68, I should be here till I'm 145, because they're going to be plugging. I've already got titanium in my neck, so I figure I'll be around for a while. But just know to get you some of that. You're doing right because you're already plugged in New Orleans, and I'd love to hear what all is plugged in over there. And so just stay in touch. But please, your mom's 75 and she won't go willingly, but as long as you're getting prepared and you can get the support you need, and the universe is telling you they're going to help you do this, and they'll send some help. So reach out. You've got to outreach with this is, getting hard. It's been hard, but believe me, I've gone through a lot of helping with family and been support group and caregiver. My mother and my husband and then my daughter, and I know what you're going through. So, and believe it or not, things won't get better, because even though we're supposed to be help in service to others, when you're living together, and I've had my 2 daughters and my grandson here with me, the little things get on your nerves, folks. We're just human, Even, I heard you about the stuff down the sink, and I was like, oh man, I'm so glad she said that, because my grandson would do that and swear he wasn't doing it, and I wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I got paper down there, and I'm like, why would you put paper down the drain? I can't. And I said, before you moved in, at the beginning of March, and I lived in this duplex for 10 years. It's happened to me once. Since this month, in a couple of weeks, it's happened 5 times. And she'll just sit there and lie to me.
I'm in a duplex, too. Yeah, bless her. Well, what it is they're embarrassed and they want to defend themselves, or it'll be something she was washing, and it may be something off a pickle jar or something she wanted to keep, and the thing goes, the label goes down, but you never know. But the thing is, you love her. She gave you birth. You wouldn't be here without her. We have to love our elders. I get all that. But, at the same time, do yourself a favor, do her a favor, and get that senior directory. You're going to look it up, right? I don't own it. I own a lot of domains. I don't own that. I just think it's cool because I'm an old person. So I like senior directory.
You know what? Well, she always was a little bit, bad, her whole, it's just now that she's older, it seems pronounced.
Yeah.
She's always had
that's
issues.
Normal. That's normal. I've been around a lot of old people. My daughter ran a healthcare center, but you'd be surprised. It's like older people start reverting to their childhood, things they did naughty. I had a grandpa, 108 years old, but another one. He was my husband, and he would put boogers on the couch. So every time they'd come over, the parents would have to put a cover on the corner of the couch, because he knows better, and you could tell him not to and stuff, but it was like an old habit from a kid, and he'd put boogers on the couch.
Oh, my God.
So we shouldn't be talking like that on here, I guess.
No,
but
it's like
just to say what old people can they go back, a lot of them do. It's just things you learn in psychology and working with people, caregiving, right? So you just, you just tolerate as much as you can, but we love our elders. So the best advice to do is to make sure it's her choices, but let her see how we have senior care. It's not like it used to be. There's probably places she could do more and be more active if she would, but go out and do outreach for that. But I see in the cards the universe is supporting you. But anyway, I want to come back and spend some more time with you. So come back sometime and check in. We'll see how you're doing. All right. Thanks so much. Thanks, Debbie. Stay in touch. Bye. Okay. We've got an awful lot of 917s. I don't see. Now, did I turn you off? Hold on.
No, I'm here.
Are you?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand why these numbers don't go down. There's they're all more people. Well, I don't know, folks. I guess y'all just hear us talking. 203, have you been online yet? Have you been live? Part of our show? Hello? We've only got about 20 minutes left, folks. 203-979. I don't know where that is, but you are live talking to Theresa, and Suzanne's here. Do you have a question or a part of your life you want to share with the world?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk about, well, first of all, I want to tell you that I really appreciated the fact that you were very supportive for people, the difficulties of being a caregiver, because I was giving Debbie this advice, and I felt, boy, Suzanne, that is really cold advice, but now I can see why I felt so compelled to be so direct with her. Her mother needs more care than she can give her, and the quality of her mother's life will improve because she'll take care of her own life. Debbie will take care of her own life, and her mother will have a life, and then she'll visit her, support her, encourage her, and then they can have lunch together, and they can bring each other little gifts, and they can talk about it. But there's no way that her mom's going to have friendships or have her own life as long as she's living in this situation with her daughter who's doing too much. so it just
it needs to be balanced out for the family.
Yeah.
And, so many families are like that, especially right now during this time where we're learning to get to know each other better.
Right.
So we're really learning a lot about ourselves. This is a learning planet, folks. And, a lot of people, this dimensional thing of how we're spiraling through space on, the bigger picture, the macrocosm. They say we all have a macrocosm and a microcosm inside. So, we're all doing this together. So the support is that you're not alone. We're all here for you. We're all here together. And some of us tolerate more than others. So, what about all those people that don't have a family, or they left due to whatever, wouldn't confront themselves, or what we say in the metaphysical world is they wouldn't work on themselves. How many times, folks, have you heard that? Just generally speaking, that they didn't work on themselves, so they wound up staying the same way most of their whole lives by not really working on their inner self. Now let's see. I've got a whole bunch of numbers here we haven't worked with. Or maybe we have, but let's see. I get so confused looking at all these numbers because they don't go away, and maybe some new people said she heard us call in. Okay, let me put her. Now let me put her on hold. And 203, did you not want to talk? In Bridgeport, Connecticut. Let me see. Well, now, Bridgeport or Connecticut, did you want to share anything with us up north? You're live and on the air now, 203. I don't know your name, so just listening? Okay, I don't think they want to talk. Or either they can't tell. Let me see. I wish you would show me the time. Hi, can you hear me now? Who's this?
Yeah, I can hear you. I had to call again.
Hi. Hey, what you doing? I wanted you to meet Suzanne. I'm so glad you called in.
Yeah,
Anna, Suzanne, this is Anna from New York.
Yes.
Oh, Anna.
How are you
How
guys?
nice.
Thank you.
Really good.
I got through. I was like, I had to call back in because the first time you tried me, you couldn't hear me. So I had to call again. That's okay. It worked out.
Are you on 917?
I have challenges at work, and either they keep moving me, and then I moved myself, and then I regretted it. I'm trying to go back, and I'm working through a lot of challenges right now as to how to get back, and blah blah blah, such bureaucracy stuff, and I just made a mistake, acted on impulse, and said, I want to leave. I want to get out of this place, this department, and they put me in another department. It was the worst experience, so I ran away from there, and anyway, it's a big mess, and I want to know what's going to happen now, because somebody, I was feeling quite hopeful, but then I got another email from the medical department asking me, like, why do you want to go back, and why aren't you happy with the new place? So,
wow, Anna, that's a big step. And let me let I've got a new associate, a new colleague, client base for the Ascension Psychic Oracles, but Suzanne's been doing this since the 80s. And, I did have two, actually, but I guess we've been doing it the same amount. But let's get her. Suzanne, Anna's been with me at least 5 years. She's one of the ones I told you, I call them the old ones, but that's the ones that have been with me, like, forever. But I'm sure that Anna and I have done many lifetimes together.
I've been with you for more than 5 years.
Oh, really? So maybe since 2012, I guess. Wow.
Yeah,
and I've watched her grow up and go through so many things. And Anna, I'll let her ask you a question. How old are you now?
You too. I mean, your loss is a bit sad, and you're still here. I'm so thankful that you're still here.
Oh,
really happy
thank you.
to hear your voice tonight. Yeah, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Golly.
You're just a sweetheart, period.
Oh, I love you very, very much. And you're part of my life and my Eternal Soul group. And it's so nice.
Yes,
I can't believe we haven't met in this reality. Yeah,
I know,
folks,
we haven't met yet, but we love each other.